Hello, my fellow carbon-printed meat golems just waiting to break down. Furious Nevermind here, I'll kill you with my teacup. And I'm back to let you all know how my 180 days, or half a year, give or take, of masturbation abstinence and sexual abstinence went, okay? So, which reminds me, I got hit up by another woman just yesterday, and I reflexively ran her off. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know. Like I say, it's reflexive now, to where I'll get a girl's number, and then I'll just be like, shmeh, or she'll be like, hey, want to talk to me and hang out, and I'm just whatever. I don't know. I think I'm having some subconscious to conscious lack of communication. But, okay. So, what have I learned so far? Well, if you've seen my other episodes, you pretty much know. You got the aching in your nads, you get some ice packs, do some push-ups, you're good. But, I have come a long way. I've gone a long way since I started this little project, right? 180 days ago. And okay, so what have I done? I have taken up memory sports, which that's a thing. If you've seen in my last couple of videos, you know about that. I've gained about 20 pounds of muscle. I'm a lot less negative about stuff, but that's also part of another project I took up, the Infinity Gauntlet Challenge, which I still work on. I'm getting more positive by the day. It's cognitive restructuring plan, I guess. I'm making more friends. I'm still working on the driving lessons things. I had several snafus come into play there. I've taken up gymnastics. I've started yoga. I've started qigong, which is like it's kind of like if you guys know what Tai Chi is. It's what Tai Chi is based on, and the other two internal martial arts of Bao Gua Zhang and He Sing Yi. So I've really gotten in there. I've tripled my efforts in mathematics, lock picking, martial arts, pretty much everything. Okay, even typing, right? I even practice typing more because I don't own a computer per se, so I just got a wireless keyboard and use it on my Xbox, right? So so I don't get rusty. I've got a pair of toe shoes, so I'm investing in different kinds of technology. Yeah, so I'm just doing a lot of stuff, right? Oh, I finally found someone who's cheap enough that I can afford to get a nose surgery. I've been working on that forever. And I finally found someone who will do financing for it. How many F sounds was that? Alliteration. Yeah, I already said yoga. That actually, at first I was like, yoga is kind of queer. It's for queers. But now that I'm into it, they got some really good stretches that I didn't know about. So, okay, why am I here? I'm going to read you all some stuff from Brain Structures, a study called Brain Structures Involved in Delayed Gratification Identified. My whole point in doing this was to build up my powers of concentration and to allow myself to, through delayed gratification, to essentially become more powerful. All right, if you want to boil it down. Whether that be concentration, willpower, physical endurance, mental endurance, everything, right? But mostly it was just concentration, right? Because I'm real hyperactive, so sometimes, I just want to go in 52 directions instead of just one. So, okay, we're going to study up on some rats right quick. The paper published in the European Journal of Neuroscience demonstrated that the hippocampus, which is associated with memory, and the nucleus accumbens, associated with pleasure, work together in making critical decisions of the type of referring to delayed gratification, where time plays a role. Research showed that when these two structures were effectively disconnected in rats within the brain, there is a disruption of decisions related to delayed gratification. So basically, they cut the connections between the hippocampus and the nucleus accumbens, and all of a sudden, we're dealing with, someone with no restraint. It is a discovery which has implications not only for a range of neuropsychiatric disorders such as ADHD, which I was diagnosed with as a kid and an adult, eating disorders and anxiety disorders, okay? But also for more common problems involving maladaptive daily decisions about drugs. I used to smoke a lot of pot. Alcohol use. I come from a family of alcoholics. Gambling, credit card debt, binges. Yeah, I don't have problems with those, but I'm really impulsive. Okay, so basically they just took some rats, did some surgery, and was like, do this and you get a reward. Okay, so I'll just read it. It's actually short. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what they trained the rats to make choices between stimuli that would result in their receiving different amounts of rewards after varying periods of time. The rats were asked, or, shown, you don't really ask them, to choose between two identical visual shapes by pressing their nose against one of them on a touchscreen in exchange for rewards in the form of sugar pellets. Like most humans, rats have a sweet tooth. With time, rats learn to negotiate a trade-off between a small reward, 1 sugar pellet, delivered immediately, and a large reward, 4 sugar pellets, delivered after a delay. The research discovered that the average rat, like the average human, is willing to wait a bit for a larger reward, but only for a certain period of time and only if the reward is large enough. Okay, that's basically the gist of what happened. So they disrupted those circuits and figured out, hey, yeah, they're pretty much, without these parts of their brain, they're not doing it. So my goal was to increase the connectivity between those parts of my brain and thus get more concentration and deferral of gratification out of it. On the flip side, I might have gone a little too far because some of the things I want, I'm now delaying. I guess it's a balance, but maybe I'll go meditate on that. But I wanted to go ahead and share that with you all in case you were wondering, what's the point in going, oh yeah, I'm pretty much, I haven't decided for sure, but I think I'm just going to go a whole year, okay? I'm going to come out of this on a whole new plane of existence, all right? Move over, Buddha, all right? So, let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know if y'all go to any races. I don't know if you're watching this, but I go to races. There's a mud run in May. I'll probably go to that. But yeah, man, my hippocampus and my nucleus accumbens are buddy, okay? Buddy. All right, so I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.